Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I had a couple gift cards from Christmas. Naturally, that's pretty much the only thing I asked for, I feel like, is Ulta and Sephora gift cards. So I picked up a couple things recently, and I just thought we'd try them together today. So I got the Sephora 56 foundation brush. First thing, hit myself in the eyeball. I tested a few of the Sephora Pro brushes in my last video. Really loved them. I said that if I loved them, I would get a foundation brush then as well. And I was gonna get the, I don't remember what number it was, but it's a foundation brush that's kind of like slanted on the side. So I got the concealer brush that I tried in my last video. This is the 71, but how it has that like slanted side to it. They have a foundation brush that's just a little bigger, so it's like the foundation kind of version of this. And I was gonna get that foundation brush, but this one was like their most popular foundation brush, so I figured I'd go with this one instead. I also realized I don't love to like apply my foundation in like downward strokes like that. I would rather like buff it kind of. So I figured I'd maybe like this one a little bit more. Has more of like a rounded top. And like I said, like the amount of reviews on this one compared to all the rest of the foundation brushes was like so many more. So it must have like, you know, went viral or something. It's definitely their most popular foundation brush. So I figured I would, you know, kind of go by the reviews and try this one instead. So it's a nice little size. It's more of like, you know, kind of skinnier this way and kind of wider this way. So, but I just feel like they said it was good for like literally all kind of foundations, like creams, liquids, powders, pretty much everything. So on second thought, I thought that I would just like this one a little better. So picked up that, I'm gonna try that. So I actually like went through my brushes. At first I was kind of like looking at them, realizing what I kind of like needed, and that's why I ordered some new brushes. But I actually like went through them all. I used to have 2 of these full of brushes, but I really decluttered, and now these are all the brushes I have. I feel like I have a good like mix of everything. They're all nice and clean and ready to go. It felt really good to declutter a bunch of brushes. So now I know that the ones I have I like really use and really love. So the next thing I got was the Hourglass concealer. I got this in the shade Cotton. I hope that it works. But I just got the little mini of it because I'm kind of realizing lately that for one, I like don't use up all of my products much, and it's also very wasteful if I don't end up liking the product. And obviously cheaper too, to just try like a mini and see if I like it first. I feel like I don't know why I didn't really do that before. I kind of liked having like the full-size product of everything, but I realized how wasteful that is. And I kind of been liking like when I'm traveling and stuff, it's kind of fun to have just a bunch of like minis, and it obviously cuts down on the amount of room I need. So I've been wanting to try this concealer for a really long time. I always tried to go into the store and get it, but they were always out, so I finally just like ordered it online. But I've heard really good things about this. It's so teensy but really cute. But we're gonna try it, and if I love it, I can definitely always get the full size. But I feel like I'm yet to find a concealer that I'm like absolutely in love with. There's ones that I like, but I don't have like my ride or die concealer, I feel like. So I'm gonna test this out. And the last thing I got that I'm gonna try out today is the Bronze Balm from Merit. I've been wanting to try this for quite a while now. If you watch my videos, you know I love like everything Merit. And I feel like the one product they really were kind of like missing in their collection was a bronzer. And they finally came out with one. It's a nice cream bronzer. I love the packaging. And it's just a stick like that. So I've been waiting to try it out. So I finally just went ahead and got it with my gift card. It's like thinner this way, kind of like that brush, and then thicker as well. Cream bronzing sticks are always like perfectly round. It's kind of like cool that it's thin to kind of really get in there. So excited to try that. So I'm gonna try that today. The only other couple things that I got with my gift cards were skincare items, but I figured I would try those out first a little bit before kind of, you know, giving my thoughts and everything. So I'll definitely keep you updated on like new skincare things that I'm going to try out, but I thought today we'd just try these couple of products and get ready. So I'm going to start with some foundation first. I'm going to use the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. Been a while since I used this, I feel like, and I do want to use like an actual foundation with this brush to test it out. I usually wear a lot of like skin tints, tinted moisturizers, things like that, but I feel like I kind of wanted to do an actual foundation today. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and we're going to try this brush out. Yeah, I like that you can kind of like go in downward strokes if you want, but then you can also just like go ahead and buff it out as well. It is a little bit like smaller of a brush, so it does take some time to actually like buff things into the skin, but I'm really liking the size of it. I feel like it's very easy to like control. I feel like it's even going to be good for concealer to do quickly after this. Very soft. Yeah, really nice. I feel like it didn't like soak up my foundation too much or anything, so I got like the full effect of the coverage, I feel like. So really nice coverage, made my skin look nice and like airbrushed. Like the size of it is going to allow you to use it for a lot of different things. So like foundation, concealer, even like cream, bronzers, and blushes I feel like you could use this with. So again, a really good like versatile multi-use brush if you want to like really simplify your routine. So yeah, really nice. There was literally like thousands of 5-star reviews on this brush, but yeah, now I know why. Really nice foundation brush if you're needing a new one. Then I'm gonna go in with the concealer. Again, I got this in cotton. I'm guessing it said like light. I usually get like fair or light with neutral undertones. So I don't remember exactly what it said, but that's usually kind of what I go for. First of all, it's super creamy. I don't feel like I really need much. Just some on like redness, and then under the eyes, and then down the center a little bit to brighten. I'm gonna use my new little concealer brush. This is the Sephora Pro Brush in 71. And blend it out. And so far it's blending out super easily. Color match I think is pretty good. I feel like all my stuff is a little bit dark right now just because I've gotten so pale through the winter, but definitely like brightened the under eye. Adds a little bit of coverage, really pretty finish on it. It's not like doing anything funky. I feel like it's like setting really nice under my eyes. Like I don't feel like it's gonna be too creasy or anything. It doesn't look like cakey at all. So obviously we'll just keep using it and seeing how it wears and everything. But in first impressions, really nice. I'm gonna take this new foundation brush and just do the other side. Kind of do it more quickly, just to try it. So it's called an airbrush concealer, and I do feel like it like gave you a nice airbrushed finish. I was looking to see like what amount of coverage is supposed to be, but it doesn't really say much. I would say nice like medium Even the full coverage even. But I also am getting really good coverage with the foundation too. So far my skin looks really nice. Now let's try this Merit bronzer. It says for warmth, swipe where the sun naturally hits, and to sculpt, swipe along the low points of the face. And I got this one in the shade Clay. I want to say that was just the latest shade, I think. Okay. I'm gonna swipe it on where I normally put my bronzer, which is just like right under my cheekbone to more sculpt. It's so creamy. And then I'm gonna add some up here too, where the sun would hit. A little bit underneath. And then the package says to blend it out with the #1 brush, and I do have that, one of my favorite brushes. I use this brush all the time for cream bronzer. We'll try it with this one. I'm just like tapping to kind of keep the product where I applied it and not get it too far diffused, but that blended out really easily. Honestly, I'm not surprised, like wouldn't be surprised. I kind of knew it was going to be good. It's been getting really good like reviews and stuff, so I have high hopes already. But yeah, I mean that blended out so easily. And I like this, the tone of this one too. It's very good neutral, so you can kind of use it as both a bronzer and a contour. So just added that warmth, added a little bit of like depth. There's like a nice glow to it too. It's definitely not like matte or anything. It's just a nice like natural kind of more glowy, healthy looking finish. So no complaints there. Again, we'll see how it wears and everything. Maybe it will like rub off really easily. I don't know, but this side I'm just trying to like dip it in first, just to use a different technique. I usually more so apply these kind of products like onto the skin. I just feel like it's the easiest, but maybe get a little bit lighter of a hand dipping it in first. It's reminding me a lot of my NARS Laguna bronzer that I love so much. How it's like that perfect neutral tone for my skin tone. So let's compare the colors real quick. So it's literally like the same tone, I feel like. This is actually just a little bit deeper, but it's that like neutral, you know, not too warm, not too cool tone. So nice and compact for traveling. Such a pretty gold packaging. So I mean, so far 10 out of 10 for me, but who's surprised? So that's all the new things I want to try. I'm just gonna real quickly like finish the rest of my face, finish getting ready. I'm just gonna take the Merit cheek color in Roseberry Beret. Another great Merit product. I would say that bronzer is even creamier than these. Like these are nice and creamy, super easy to blend out, but I feel like the bronzer is even creamier. I'm going to use this other Sephora Pro brush. This is the 96 brush. I think it's called a blush brush, but I've been using it for powder blush, powder bronzer, and then I've been really liking the size and shape for powder too. So I'm just going to take the Charlotte Tilbury powder and just do a little swipe underneath. I don't feel like this concealer like really needs tons of setting. It feels like it kind of like dried down to kind of set itself almost. Like it doesn't stay that like tacky feeling, that really like creamy feeling. It kind of dried down and is just looking really like a nice natural finish. And I feel like Hourglass products always have that, I don't know how they do it or what about their products it is, but their products always make your skin just look beautiful. Like it's always this airbrush kind of finish, this like a luminosity to the skin kind of, and I feel like other products just make your skin look really perfect and really pretty, and I feel like this concealer is no different. I'm gonna take the Ilia Essential Brow in medium brown and go through my brows quick. Just curled my eyelashes with the Tarte Lash Curler, and then I've been using the Lash Paradise mascara a lot lately. Then I'm just going to do the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. I actually haven't used this in a while. I'm trying a couple other ones, but it's getting down there. I'm just going to do a clear gloss. It's just the Glossier gloss. Another thing I haven't picked up in a while. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for makeup today. Just super simple, everyday makeup. But I'm excited to have these. I loved everything I tried today. Especially these two products I've been like having my eye on for months and months. So I'm excited to finally like have them in my hands and kind of experiment and try them out. So I'll definitely keep using all these things, keep updating my thoughts and everything. But thanks so much for hanging out with me today, getting ready, trying a couple new products. Definitely let me know if you've tried these and like them, or if you don't like them and why. And also let me know if there's anything you want to see me try at all. So thanks so much for being here. Definitely like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.